What's going on, everybody? How you doing? How you mom and them? What's up?
You didn't warn me you were going introless. You
I'm
didn't change your
intro.
birthday background.
I'm intro. Oh, oops. I'm introless. Yeah. What did I do for the background? I
Hello.
don't even know. Uh, well, oh, there's the birthday one. All right. Victor's like, it sounds like you need some help figuring that out. I'm like, really? How's everybody doing tonight? I just plugged Vector back in, so he's like
Howdy, howdy.
charged up, and now he wants to go and party. Apparently,
He always
um,
wants to go and party. He's got shit to do.
for those of y'all that vape pods, it's getting way harder to find them now because of issues. I don't know if it's government related or what's going on, but like all the Razes are being discontinued. Apparently, if they're made in the USA, they're going to be still be able to be had. But I mean, who makes pods in the USA? I don't know of anybody. So
I mean, they had that one brand, but even those, they have American juice, but the pods are made in China.
yeah, so it's like, how are you going to find them? So hopefully everybody's got DIY as backup, because I know I do, and I'm going to be vaping DIY here real soon. The site I turned Shane on to, he went and bought like 10 of the Georgia Peach. And when I went a couple days ago to try, it was sold out because they like, I'd say a good 50 to 75% of them are all sold out because they're
There
not
is
getting any
a
more in.
girl that runs a vape shop that was on TikTok, and she said the wholesalers that they buy from aren't buying them anymore.
Right, right.
Hey, Linda, Cloud Chucker, Dire Thing, Gary, Bill, Will,
Kyle Chucker,
Osmond.
Linda, Harry, Bill, Will, yeah.
Mhm.
Dart Thing, and Osman, who was the first to comment in here. So it should be back now. You know, it's not Osman.
It's not.
And that's what it that's what it did. Hopefully, it's back now.
He said it's buffering.
Yeah. Hopefully, it's catching back up. What's up,
Hey,
Scott?
Scott.
What was you gonna say?
I don't remember.
It's not Osman. It's what?
I don't know. Jason, how do we pronounce your screen name?
So, anyways, what's going on here? I know the fly-in's coming up in less than a month now. There is actually some nice weather tomorrow, but honestly, we got
3
way
weeks
too
and
much
2
to
days.
do around here for me to take off and go fly somewhere. So I'm probably not gonna be able to.
No,
Um,
you got shit to do.
I
Chop
know
chop.
that my buddy, which I was trying to explain during Linda's show, I do believe, John French. He's the one that I coached for a little while to get he foot launches, and he wanted some tips and pointers because he bought a trike and never flown it. So that one day he was only there that day and part of the next day, and got him in the air, and he did great. Like I said, he can't, you can't fault him. He brought the wing up perfect. I was like, you can't learn anything if you don't make mistakes, dude. You got to screw up. So, anyways, this time he's supposed to stay there the entire fly-in, so we should get some good footage of John flying, and I'm gonna bring
Yeah,
my
because I
second
missed his
headset.
landing last time.
Yeah, because I really want to coach him through the landing. I think once he gets coached through maybe 3 landings, he'll be fine. He's just got a bad habit of pulling the brakes way before he gets to the ground, and it's causing him to surge and then plummet to the ground.
Hey, King
And
Cobra.
there's no reason to pull brakes that quick. And I think it's all about trusting the wing and knowing that when you pull brake, it's going to slow you down and level you out.
Well, and now that he's on a trike, the prospect of crashing your face into the ground
Yeah,
should
yeah.
make that a
Well,
little bit easier for him to give in and
you
trust.
could still bend the crap out of that frame on the trike. So
Yeah,
I'm
but it's better
hoping.
than bending the crap out of your face.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's still better. Yeah. So I'm thinking I can either teach him how to land with the motor on, feather the throttle, and oh my God, I'm running that wire this weekend. That's what
You're
I
supposed
really
to do
want
that
to do.
last weekend.
Yeah, but I didn't get around to doing it. Um, exactly, Will. I've told him that I don't know how many times, man. Don't look at the ground, look at the horizon. But I think he's doing it anyway. He may not consciously know that he's doing it, but I think for sure he's looking right down at the ground. And for the people that don't know, when you come into land, if you look down at the ground when you come into land, you will crash into the ground because the depth perception's way off. It's better to look out over the horizon and you can see the horizon coming up. So
Look at this big old kitty.
you
Look at
know
this
when
big
you're
old
about
mean
to
kitty.
Boots, kitty. She is a
She's like, I
menace.
do not like being held. I'm gonna go beat up Smokey now.
If anybody ever decides that they do want to pick up paramotoring that's in chat, the only thing I want to say is don't go for the free training. I don't even have to mention any names, but don't go for the free training. There's a so-called trainer out there that all he wants is your money to buy the equipment that he sells. And don't get me wrong, he'll get you in the air, but when you leave there, you won't have a clue how to kite your wing, especially reverse launch a wing or foot launch for that matter, but you might be able to fly a trike. As far as different scenarios, if something happens, I don't think there's any training involved at all with it. I don't understand because I know the man knows what to do. Why don't he teach it? You can't just sit people down and show them videos. If that's all you're going to do, then they could just train themselves off YouTube. They'd probably come out way better than having misinformation spit out to them. They're trusting you with their life. So I think that, free training is not really free training. You're paying a premium price for the equipment that he sells. But yeah,
It's better than paying double for training and having to bring your own equipment.
Scott,
He does,
and
doesn't he, Scott?
honestly, I tried to do it last weekend, but we had to leave to do something. I forgot what it was, so I didn't get a chance. I literally have to, and we did not get flooded out by the hurricane. Hey, Breeze. But our street did flood. So what I have to do, the spot where I got to drill through the floor has got a lot of stuff there in the basement. So I got to move all that stuff so that I can get under it and drill, and then I'm going to run the cable. Hopefully I got a big enough drill bit so that I can fit a Cat 5 cable through there. But yeah, I'm going to get it done this weekend. I did see that, what is it, Element Vape actually has this particular mod on their website. This is the Hammer of God 400. And I thought this was sold out everywhere, but they have them on Element Vape. Just so you know. This takes 4 21700s.
That's what we need to order is more batteries.
It's a beef of a mod. Yeah, Scott, that's what I was saying.
So,
We didn't get flooded, just our street did.
There is a ditch behind our house, which technically is not a ditch. It connects directly to the river. And it runs probably behind, I know, our next door neighbor, our house, and maybe 4 or 5 houses down. So when the wind pushes all the water into the river, because we're kind of like at the end of the river, it fills up that ditch. And just like our backyard, if you looked out our back window, Between half of our backyard and the neighbor's yard, we had waterfront property. it was it was water.
Yes,
Um,
Cloud Chucker, you have. Oh, that's a bad picture. Well, you can kind of see the street there. That's all
yeah.
water. That's why you see that reflection
But
because
we
the
didn't get
street,
any rain. That's all from the river backing up.
yeah, that's just the river back. Yeah, it wasn't raining right then. That's just water backing up into our street.
Mhm.
So we can't really park the car out there unless you want your floorboard completely soaking wet. So it
I
didn't
had to
get
wear
really high, thank goodness. But
it was high enough I had to wear shorts to go to work in the morning and throw all my clothes in my bag.
yeah.
Because the water, when you step off the sidewalk into the street, it was up almost to my knees.
So without y'all saying, I can hear you saying, so what's the new news? What's the new news? Some of y'all may already know.
What is the new news?
The new news is Munchkin and I are getting married next Friday.
Ooh, that's new news.
That's the new news, as Taylor Swift would say, the new
So,
news.
well, technically it's
Well, I mean,
Travis
she
Kelce.
ripped it off from somebody else, but there you go.
Travis Swift. We'll just say that.
Travis Swift. The new news.
New news.
Yeah, I don't know why. It'll be the day after Munchkin's birthday. So Munchkin's birthday is the 28th. And is Munchkin
Yes,
aware
Munchkin
of this?
is aware of this. Munchkin is the one that scheduled it.
Yeah,
Like a doctor's appointment.
she's like, you know, hey, it's time. We're gonna go get it done. So hopefully, she's already
Thanks,
sorry,
Will.
Munchkin, I know, right? She's gotta put up with me now.
Can y'all stop busting into shit, please?
I think that we already called and the guy's gonna meet us there so we can get our license done, then get married.
No, he doesn't need to be there for us to do the license, but
Whereas we thought nobody would come to the ceremony, her mom's already like, I want to come, and then her sister's like, I want to come. So now we got a couple people showing up.
no, we can't take cameras and cell phones into the courthouse.
Yeah, I don't think they won't even let you bring a cell phone in the courthouse.
They will if you know what to say, but
Well, I'm not gonna try
yeah.
and push that. Just know, I mean, even then, I don't see why I still can't do the show that night. So there you
No,
go.
I mean we're gonna do that. We're gonna go out to eat
Yeah.
and then come home.
I thought that Lisa was supposed to take us all out to eat, but you know.
Lisa has been out all week for a
Yeah.
bulging disc in her back, so
Right. So, anyways, yeah, that's the new news. I know Shane said he was coming. He's bringing his shower. Thank goodness, because the shower at the airport is okay. Don't get me wrong, but you know, everybody's using that shower. I'd rather use Shane's shower, to be honest with you.
he needs to put it on flat ground though, because I cannot close my eyes on a slope and lift my head up to rinse my hair without falling over. So,
Well, Linda, I can try to give the camera to her sister or something. I think she knows how to take pictures better than her mom would. So,
Linda, all courthouses are different. Around here, they do not allow cell phones. They may allow a camera, but I don't have a I do have a very expensive camera, but it's down in the basement and it's probably trashed. So,
hey, King Cobra.
oh, welcome back, King Cobra. Oh,
What have you missed? King Cobra, I just
The new
told
news?
everybody that the new news is that Munchkin and I are getting married next Friday. I'd hate for you to miss the new news. So that's all you've really missed.
What the hell else are we gonna do, Cloud Checker?
Yeah, Cloud Chucker, what are we gonna do? I mean, yeah.
I mean,
Our honeymoon basically is going to be that fly-in. That's when we're taking, because I have no more vacation time besides that. So it's like, if I take any other time, oh, come on, internet, man, I want to run that cable. So if I take any other time off, it'll be non-paid, so that would suck. So I have to do it that way. That's why the whole thing. I
Well,
mean, if I want to do moonshiners next week, next week, oh my god, next year, then I have to plan accordingly. Not to mention, my son's getting married next year in August, so I have to be in Georgia next year in August. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I'd like to go before then because I haven't seen them in a long time. So it's been like what, 2 or 3 years since I've seen my kids, and I'd like to see them again.
I don't think it's been quite that long, but we have to plan something other than, okay, let's go out for dinner and that's
head
it.
to Georgia. What? Oh, I know what you mean. There.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the problem is getting when they have time off, and then it's. I can try. We'll see if we can get it to where they can have time off. Oh, the can I polished. Remember I showed y'all how good that metal gloss wax was? It's still just as shiny as it was. Just saying.
So here's my point, right? You have allotted
That's not
all of your
polished.
vacation time for fly-ins.
Yeah.
It does not allow for anything else. So if we have to go to Georgia in August, then that's one less thing you'll be able to do.
I could take my stuff with me.
No, you're not.
I've never flown in Georgia before. I'm just saying. I was going to that one time, but it didn't happen. I was really new then. I was going to take off from that park.
Remember, we have to rent a vehicle because I don't trust either one of our vehicles for anything longer than a 2-3 hour trip.
I told that to my son about, not trusting the vehicle. He's like, shoo, every vehicle I've driven has had more miles than what your truck has, and I still drive it about 80 miles a day. So
yeah, but driving around town is one thing.
Yeah, I know. Driving out, you don't want to go out of state and then have a major mechanical failure with your car and be stuck in the middle of nowhere. That would suck. I don't know who we'd even call besides maybe her sister or her
it's
daughter.
called USAA. Motherfuckers, come get us, and I need a rental car.
Yeah. Well, there you go. So
can I help you?
I'm really bummed out about the pod situation where they're going to just basically 86 those. Honestly, it's probably for the good. I mean, I wanted to use these, especially when I was flying, not all the time like I'm doing now. So
our house is littered with dead pods.
Yeah, I got
pods
dead pods.
everywhere.
I got so many dead pods.
Hey,
Peanut.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm
Don't sound so excited. Thanks.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. So I wanted pods just so when I was flying, I wouldn't have to take an expensive mod up there. Vaporesso Dojo. The flavors are great. I'll have to look that one up, King Cobra. I did see a couple of mods I liked on Element Vape, even though they charge a crap ton of money to ship and they require adult signature, which is really hard to do since we'll be at work 99%
Just have it
of the
shipped
time.
to the office.
Huh? Yeah, I could
have
ship
it
it to
shipped
the
to the
office,
office.
but I don't know. Maybe when I feel like it, I might do that, but at least I know the postman really good at the office, so
Yes.
like, yeah.
Y'all have a bromance.
A bromance?
Yes.
We don't have a bromance. I just
I can always tell exactly who's walking through that door just by you. There he is, and he's like, "Hey man, what's up?" Y'all got a bromance. He's got a bromance going on with our mailman. What's his name?
Mike.
Okay. How many people know their office mailman's name?
So, what I did order, Shane sent me a picture of a pod, right? Let me see if I can show y'all what it looks like. So, these are made by a company called Off Stamp. So there's where it says off stamp. And what these
Why are
are,
the three of you in my office?
these are pods that separate. So it has a battery and then it has the flavor side. And I thought, well, I was telling him, the thing is the coil's gonna eventually go bad no matter how good but you see the pod when you replace the flavor side, you're getting a new coil and everything. The only thing you don't replace is the battery. So you can buy the flavor section for half the price of what the mod costs. So I got a bunch of those coming. Because they had a flavor called Bangin' Peach. And if it's anything like the Georgia peach, then I'll be happy. CDC, what's going on? Is Mike going to be at the wedding?
Staring at me.
Breeze, don't make me kill people.
She was talking about the mailman.
Oh, no. That mailman has no idea. That mailman has no idea we're getting married. It's not like I can say, hey, man, let me tell you what's going on in my life. I don't do that. No. The thing I'm worried about is when my son gets married, is Mike going to be at that wedding? Because that would not be good for anybody. Just saying.
Just pretend he doesn't exist. That would be the best for everybody because he's icky.
He may be icky, but
I'm down for the Kit Kat one, CDC. I've never had 2 Kit Kats fall out of a vending machine, but
so let me see. How many pounds have I lost? I'm going to try and bring up a calculator here and try and figure this out.
Kit Kat.
I'm in a stall point. So yeah, I'm only down technically 17 pounds. I think the scale was messing up when I measured that one time. I'm at 244 or 243 right now.
Wonky foot on the scale.
Yeah, that scale, it's kind of, I wanted to get another one, but I was like, man, I don't want to buy another scale. Screw that. So right now I'm just going to stick with that scale. It's accurate for the most part, as long as you got the foot on there right. Yeah, there's a lot of shops that do free ship over 79. Matter of fact, the one I bought from, and y'all are welcome to check it out, is White Horse Vapor. They ship almost anywhere, and they have a great assortment of stuff. And anything over $75 is free shipping. So, and I spent $100. So, but I made sure I got flavors for me and Munchkin, hopefully. Well, at least one flavor. We got to see if she likes it first, because a lot of stuff she don't like. So it's like, well, we tried. And they have a category where they got it like ice, and then they have one that doesn't say ice, but yet they have freaking culotta or something in there. So we'll see what they taste like when I get them. I'm just going off what Shane said. He really liked them, and I'm like, all right, I'll try it. But he ordered all the Georgia peach ones, which I still have an old one right here, and it's completely empty. Man, I wish I had some peach left in there. It's just barely the faintest hint of peach to it. Here's another one that's Georgia peach.
The hell was that big crash?
That was my mod falling over.
Oh, okay.
My series Mage V2, which is standing up, and if you barely tip it, it's going. So yeah, fingernails are still growing. Hey, I haven't bit my fingernails at all. Still got look, I even got crusty chicken in my fingernails right now. Munchkin went to Sam's Club after work and got one of those rotisserie chickens. They're like $4. And those things are really good, especially if you're on a diet, because it's like no carbs. You just eat the chicken.
You can sit there and
it felt
devour
like I was cheating on my
chicken.
diet just to be doing that, which considering the fact that I'm in a stall period right now, I need to have a cheat day. What the cheat day is, reset your keto, so I can cheat, have some carbs, which will throw me out of keto, then go back into it, and I'll start losing weight again. It's
All
weird
right,
the way it works.
Scott, the AI did not do me any favors. Just
10
saying.
of the coffee flavored pods. Really? You know, coffee's a difficult flavor to nail, Will. I'm
Not as
surprised
bad
that
as
he likes
chocolate.
those. I've had some bad coffee juices before that it was like, ugh, and then I've had some good ones. So if he found some that are good, then heck yeah, man, I'm down for that. The one I got right now, this is frozen raspberry watermelon. This is a Raz. It was one of the few they had left at the vape shop, so that's what I got. And I got one more, and I can't even remember what flavor it is, but that's it. After that, I'm going back to my regular old mods because number one, it's cheaper for me to make my own juice, and number two, it's getting too hard to find the pods now because of all the rules and regulations right now. So I'm just gonna go back to DIY, which is the best thing anyway.
I tell you what, the VG needs to come down in price because that shit's ridiculous. Whatever happened to those other countries where it's all fucked up, they need to fix that. Because
FYNE pod. Okay, Will. I'll have to look that up. I've never heard of that one. FYNE pod. Fine pod.
let's see if it's still expensive.
Everything's expensive nowadays.
It's not. Okay, so right now on Amazon, okay, you following me? Where's my screen so I can see myself? This is $94.
Is that VG?
Yes.
Yeah. VG has went crazy
It used
expensive.
to be like $35 for a gallon.
I could go through my orders and find where I bought two things of VG, 2 gallons for less than $50.
Yeah, now you can get a quart for $29. Jesus.
A quart?
Yeah. They got a cube that's got 4 of them for $250.
If y'all hear a cat, that's Smokey because she is in heat again.
Again. Mm-hmm.
And she is meowing like crazy right now.
Even that, the cube, it's still $62 a bottle.
So what? It's hella expensive, King Cobra. It is. I'm just like, man, daggum. Even DIY is getting expensive now just because of how much the damn VG is. I don't even want to look at the nicotine lately. I'm surprised. I bet it's just as bad.
No, it's actually not. Let's see. Let's go to Nick
good.
River and look, because I was looking at it the other day. I gotta put my fucking birthday in. God damn it! I'm gonna spin the wheel.
Dart thing has a picture. Let me see what he's got. Oh, he found some VG for $34.79.
So yeah, but I'm just talking about the Essential Depot palm-based VG.
Yeah, I don't know. This says food grade. What is it? What is the base on this one? Soaps, VG clear. It doesn't say what base it is. I'd like to know that. Oh, it is derived from paw fruit. So that would be different. I haven't even tried VG from paw fruit. What do we usually get? Starts with an S.
What?
What our VG? What does it usually derive from?
Palm.
That doesn't say palm. This says PAL fruit. Paw fruit.
This is
sweet flavor, extra.
This says palm derived. PALM.
Yeah, palm derived, right. So I don't know what paw fruit is, but it's supposed to be really sweet. So hey.
So you can get a gallon of nicotine for $164.
So DeMillan says Nick River has VG in a 2.5 gallon container. That's a lot of VG. But hey, you know, if anything you use, and I know DeMillan knows this all too well, the main thing you use out of anything is VG.
Yeah.
We use flavoring, yes. Nicotine, not that much. VG, you will blow through VG. So that's if you're going to get a big amount of one thing, that's what it needs to be, is VG. So
Hey, DeMillan.
the PG, I
Yeah,
have a
DeMillan.
gallon of PG and we rarely touch it, because the only reason I need to use PG is if I'm trying to thin out my liquid, which works out great in the wintertime. In the summertime, you really don't want to thin out your liquid anyway, because you end up spilling stuff all over the place.
I think so. Let's see.
You bought it, now how do you pour it? Well, you take that 2.5 gallon jug and you get containers and fill those up. And my internet says it went out again. I need to get a refill. I'll be right back.
It says for all nicotine, freight shipping to commercial/business addresses is the only available shipping option. I mean, I could have it shipped to my office. Let's see if it lets me go through the process.
So what I'm thinking is, as far as what we have ready to go for the fly-in, we have a heater, we have portable power bank, generator, brand new tent, 13 by 13 canopy, rugs, cots.
I mean, technically they're picnic blankets, but they're waterproof and they're soft.
Well, no, well, we got the rugs and the
Oh,
picnic
yeah.
blankets. Yeah, so we got both. And I think we're covered for the most part. I mean, the only thing better would be like if I had a camper. But far as tent wise, I think we got everything we need. We got 2 coolers. One's refrigerated, that I can run off my power bank and it runs just fine. It keeps stuff cold at least 24 hours without ever having to charge it back up. So I can run that and then run the generator, charge it back up, and it'll be charged in no time.
Woo! Okay, hold on a second.
Oh, she found something.
So the nicotine is $164.99 for a gallon. Okay. But the shipping method,
Yeah.
$236.45 for shipping.
Damn. Are they gonna bring that on a gold plane?
Right? Holy shit.
$236 shipping?
Right? It says it can only be shipped freight, but goddamn, I'll go get it. What the hell?
So
Yes, I remember.
What does Nick River
Wally.
say? They can't be like that.
That is Nick River.
That is Nick River?
Yes.
Holy crap balls. Must be shipping from Mars. Man, the internet keeps going in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hopefully they're not shipping from Mars. That's nuts. So what I was trying to say about John earlier, he's supposed to be there for the whole fly-in this time. So he's actually going to get there a day before me. Hopefully, I mean, I'm okay. I know he can fly. I'm pretty confident, but I want to be there to help him on his landings, please. What about Heartland? Hey, DeMillan, if anybody knows, you do. I have not looked it up in a long time. And that's probably why the price have went up and up and up, because I haven't looked at it to keep it low. They ship you a hot mama with it. You know, for that price, they should, CDC.
It
They
says
should.
permanently closed.
Heartland is permanent closed?
Yeah.
I don't think Bull City sells nicotine. They sell just flavoring. So that's why, I mean, I warned people a long time ago to stock up on nicotine. And I know a lot of people did, but I mean, it's been so long, their stock may be gone at this point. And now you got to restock, and it's getting too damn expensive to restock. Yeah, Heartland went away a while ago. Yeah, I think so, Dire Thing. That's what Munchkin's finding out. So, especially, you know, now I know overseas it's really, you can't get 100 milligram, but here I like getting 100 milligram. It makes everything really easy to calculate, weigh it out, done, or whether you do percentage or weight, however you make your own liquid. But when you got 100 milligram, it's really easy. Really easy. 1 liter left, Becca? Well, I mean, that's at least you got some.
We've got
I don't ever want to have to run out.
We've got some in the freezer downstairs. I just don't know how much.
Yeah, we do need to take a check and see what we have left. I don't want to run out of nicotine. Because I know if I go to vaping with no nicotine, I'm going to be in trouble. Sure, you can make flavors, but without the nicotine to add
I know
in there.
Chris Johnson just got all of his stuff again. Let's see if he says where he got his.
So I'm surprised because Munchkin threw out to my boss. She was like, "So we're gonna get married next Friday. You think you can give Steve an extra vacation day so we can get married?" He didn't even consider it, that son of a gun. I don't get it. So
he didn't say no.
No, he didn't say no, but he's not going to give me. I even ran it by Karina just to see. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be paid, but I'm taking this day off, just so you know. That's what I told her. So if she wanted to say, oh, yeah, we'll pay you for it, you know, great. Hey, you know, you're stuck with Freezer Nick now from Nick River. Hey, DeMillan, whatever it takes.
All right. So what Chris got is he got it from somebody called Nick Base, and it says Delosi Labs. It's $21.09 for a liter of 100 milligram unflavored Nick suspended in PG.
Okay. For a liter.
A liter.
But so if you go to a gallon.
Oh, wait. Hold on. As soon as I clicked my options to PG, it's 105.
For a liter.
For a liter.
Damn that, man. That's like the size of a fighting cock bottle.
Well,
750 milliliters.
That's what these are.
Yeah, but I like buying a gallon.
Okay, well then you can pay for it. It's $400 from Nick River.
No.
That's 2.5 gallons.
No.
Knock yourself out.
Delosi? I have not looked that one up, DeMillan. I don't know, man. It should not be this hard to find this stuff, man. Should not be this hard. Especially when you go down to any gas station right now and buy a pack of cigarettes. Plenty of nicotine in those.
Delosi Labs unflavored nicotine liquid solutions are proudly made with the highest grade nicotine available. It is always extracted and distilled from tobacco plants and is never extracted from lesser quality forms such as nicotine sulfate, nor is it ever made from synthetics.
Oh, so it's real stuff. That's good. It's probably really expensive too. Because of that.
I told you, it's $105 for a liter.
Oh, damn.
But that would last us for a while.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think about it that way too. $105, considering it's 100 milligram, that lasts a while.
Considering we've been working on this bottle for years, and it's still up to here. We still... I mean, because every time I make a bottle of juice, I literally use less than 4 milligrams.
Yeah.
Per bottle.
Well, we're only making like 126 mil bottle.
Dire thing, the problem with Nick River is they only ship freight, and that was more than the nicotine itself. The shipping.
How much is shipping on that one?
I hadn't got that far. Let's see.
Yeah, hopefully they don't go, oh yeah, $200 shipping. It should be free shipping as much as they charge for freaking nicotine. How many 120 mils will that make? Well, a good 2 years worth, I would say, Scott. I mean, I don't know the exact number. But if you're only using 3 milliliters out of 750, so if you take 750 milliliters and divide it by 3, that's 250 bottles you can make. Yeah. If you're using 3 mils in each one. 1,000, yeah, 1 liter is 1,000 mil. I'm thinking 750 because of, so that, yeah, that would make 300, right? Or 333.
So shipping is $15, so it would end up being $124 for
Shipping's
a liter.
$15. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, 1,000 mils, and you only use 3, but I use 6 milligram, which would give me 166 bottles. So yeah, if you divide it by 4, then you're looking at even less. Well, not as much as mine. So that's 250 bottles at 4 if you're using 4 milligrams.
And even if you went through 120 a week, there's only 52 weeks in a year, so that's 3 years.
Because yeah, we count by milliliter, right? So yeah, that's right. That's for a liter, Scott, not a gallon. So yeah, a liter is 1,000 milliliters. I'm thinking that, I don't know why I think a liter is 750 mils. It's not. It's 1,000.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and order this shit before the price goes up even higher.
You think it's gonna go up more?
It might. Who knows? I don't know. It certainly ain't gonna fucking go down. I can tell you that much. God damn it! Why is it filling up with water again?
What's filling up with water?
Our street. Must
Our
be high
street?
tide. Yes.
Oh, let me see if I can bring this up for you guys. Cause my new cameras do fancy tricks.
Excuse me.
I gotta go on my app and tell it to allow me in there, but yeah, double confirm, whatever. Now I gotta get a pin. Hold on a second. This is a little too much, but it does work. All right, give me a pin. Confirm. There we go. Oh, it's in black and white right now. Oh, it is starting to fill up with water. So if I can, I wonder if it'll show just that screen.
All right, I ordered it.
Let me see if I can add, what is this? Window capture, I think. It might be that one. Whoa, there we go. So y'all should be able to see that. It's in black and white right now, but that's, you can see the street starting to flood again. I can't move the camera where it's at right now, but that's it.
Yeah, so to the left, right past that gutter that y'all see, that's where the ditch behind our house, that's where all the water comes from, is right there.
Yeah, right there at the end of the sidewalk is where the sewer is, and it all flows out of there and fills up the entire
No, it
street.
doesn't flow out of the sewer. It flows down from their yard and our backyard.
It flows out of that sewer. I guarantee it. And
I don't think
Where's the
water
wind
comes
capture?
up out of the sewer. It's coming from the river, from our neighbor's backyard.
So at least I don't know about the high tide.
Almost will.
Almost looks like snow. Yeah, it's because it's black and white. I could turn on the light and then it'll go back to color, but it's dark. Did I see your last message? I did not see where you said King Cobra thumbs up. Let me go back.
It's not even high tide yet. We still got
The UK are taxing
45
100
minutes
ml
to go.
bottles of e-liquid, even if it's 0 milligram. It will cost $40 a bottle from April 2026. Then there's a tax on top of for nicotine, so I will be DIY only after that. Cloud Checker, I don't blame you. I would definitely go to DIY. So you have until April of next year to stock up on your stuff. That's why we were looking at nicotine now. That's the main thing. We don't want to run out of nicotine because it's the one that varies in price the most.
So that Nick Base place also sells VG too. So
okay,
we still got a whole. I just opened that gallon though.
VG,
so we're good for a while.
Like I said, VG is what you go through the most of.
I don't need to move the car yet.
Yeah, it's not.
I think we'll be fine.
It's not. Yeah, it's not gonna. It's not that bad. I mean, I got the camera pulled up now so I can see if it gets any worse.
Our neighbor will come to the door and be like, "Hey, move your car."
Our neighbor comes over. Hey, your road's flooding.
Yeah, he rang the doorbell at 7:30 the other morning.
Thank God you do not use Nick. Yes, Harry.
We got good neighbors. I have to pee.
John Wayne's in the house. What's up? Oh, just listening.
He said he just landed.
Yeah, he just landed. Well, I mean, but he's listening. But
what else is he supposed to be doing?
John Wayne is the man. He's out there quite. I'm not gonna say quite older than myself, but he's older than me and still foot launching his butt off. And more power to him, by God, after heart surgery. I do plan on this fly-in. Where am I finding the best batteries lately? 18650 battery store, Breeze. I can get you a link. They have Molicel batteries. And they're based out of Georgia, so I kind of like using them. I don't know if they have a sale right this minute, but a lot of times they do sales. There's the link. So you can go to 21700 batteries, and then the not the Apache, whatever those are. Molicels are $4.99 a piece right now. Unless you buy a bunch of them. That's the 4200 mAh 45 amp. You could also get the 4500 mAh for the same price, so why not get a higher mAh battery? They are on sale right now. Normally they're $9.99, but they're $4.99 right now. So I can click on that link. These are the 4500 mAh 45 amp. There's the link directly to it. That is, it says, pay no attention to the label. They're required to do that. It says not for e-cig or vape. They're fine for that. Trust me.
That's just them covering their ass in case somebody
they're
blows a hole in their pocket.
Oh, did y'all see the camera move? Oh, that was me. Never mind. That's me moving the picture around. But the camera does track stuff. I like Molicel batteries. They have held up better than any other battery I've owned. Not only are they really good on power, but they hold up. They don't go bad like the other batteries that I've had. So I got Molicels ringing. I got so many Molicels now, I don't know what to do with them. But it's almost time for me to order new ones because, after a year or so, they start degrading. And they build up a resistance in there, so you need to buy new batteries. So don't skimp out on that. I got so much to worry about getting ready for this fly-in, and I know it's still like it's not a month
So
out.
they have a gallon of VG for $51.39.
There you go, Cloud Chucker. Yeah, Molicels, they're good batteries, man. They are damn good batteries. I mean, they have other ones on their website. I don't want to just tell y'all that. That's what I would pick out of what they sell. They have some other ones.
Oh, so
Don't
this
get anything that's 10.7 amps like this Samsung 58E. That's only a 10.7 amp. That's not enough to be vaping with. Don't
so
do that.
they sell flavors too.
I don't know what this EVE battery is. Eve battery. Supposed to be 4,000 mAh, 70 amp. I call BS on that. It's the same price as the Molicel. The Molicels are tried and true. I would not jump out there and go, oh yeah, let me get the
CDC at this point. I don't care, but I doubt it because the fucking
how.
tariffs would probably raise that price.
So
I don't know that they got too many. It does. The only thing I don't like about it is it doesn't tell you if it's soy or palm or what it is.
so the Molicel 45B is 4,500 mAh at 45 amps, right? How is the Eve 4,000 mAh, which is less mAh, and 70 amps? There's no damn way. I just no. That's China saying, "Oh yeah, just like your speaker will do 80,000 watts." No, it won't. Don't lie to me. Here's another one. BAK 60 amp battery, $3.25. Sometimes you're going to find stuff like that. Now, there's a Molicel that's 60 amps, 5,000 mAh, but it's $10 a piece. So you could go that route. I wouldn't say you probably will never need that. Now, Cloud Chucker might because he vapes some low ohm coils. But for the most part, that one that I sent a link to, the 45B, is plenty. 4,500 mAh at 45 amps is plenty to vape off of on 21700s. Now, if you're using, that's 21700. If you're 18650, that's a whole nother ball game. Yeah, Molicels are good batteries. Yeah, the purity is a lot on that dire thing. And, you know, I like palm based because you got soy based nicotine, not nicotine, I'm sorry.
VG.
Soy based VG and palm based VG. Those are the main two. And the soy based to me just it's bland. The palm base has a sweeter taste to it, which goes along with whatever flavor it's not that it makes your juice sweet. It just doesn't make it taste flat. It's basically the way I would describe
what I
it.
read when the price started going up is there's some environmental issue that is affecting the production of VG. So even the VG that is sold for like beauty products and shit like that has also gone up in price. It's not just us. It's just all VG across the board for anything. So
Yeah. I still got these nicotine strips, and I got to remember I may need those, like especially when I go in the courtroom. I'm gonna bring me some Nick strips with me.
it's not in the courtroom. So they have
Oh,
they take you into like a little conference room.
that's gonna be weird. See, I told you, weird.
Why is it weird?
A conference room? Seriously? Okay. Whatever. We can get married out in front of Mount Trashmore too. You know, why not?
I mean, we could. I mean, the guy would probably meet us anywhere. I mean, you know, we could say let's go down to the beach. It's literally the courthouse is 1 block away from the beach. So
Angela and Mr. Vegas don't come watch my show, Linda. They only watch yours. Actually, it's Friday and they're probably partying somewhere.
Well, and it's also 3 hours behind us. So,
yeah,
Demilin, what time is it where you're at? 5:55. Angela probably just got home from work.
yeah. So I'm a little early for them folks. They might show up later in
They switched to the high end of eco-friendly. Well, I mean, I ain't all that butthurt about helping the environment, but goddamn.
Well, Scorp, this is the thing, right? And you're saying, will a 21700 battery fit in a mod made for 2700? Technically, no. So if you think about, okay, I haven't talked about this a lot on the show, but the battery number tells you everything you need to know about the battery. So the 21700, 21 is the circumference of the battery. That's how big around the battery is, 21. So the 7 is the length, and then the 0, well, the 70 is the length, and then the 0 in the end means that it's round. So 2700 means it's only 20 millimeters around. So it's a millimeter bigger. The 21700 is a millimeter bigger than the 2700. So unless it's some slack in there, you won't be able to get it to fit. The length will be the exact same, but the width is going to be different. Exactly, dire thing. Exactly. So 18650, 18 millimeters, 65 long, and the 0 on the end means it's round. Yeah, diameter. There you go. Did I say circumference?
You did.
I've been drinking King Cobra. Give me a
Y'all
little
know
slack.
What he meant.
It would be the pulse. If they made that pulse for a 2700, I don't think they gave it enough room for a 21700 unless you just have spare 21700s laying around. I wouldn't risk it buying a battery just for that, because you're probably going to have a hard as hell time getting that to fit in there. The 217, if you mod the door, yeah. So if it's the door, the only thing that's stopping you, then I guess that's possible. Most of the time they make those battery trays a little bit wider than the actual size of the battery, so there's a possibility it could fit. But yeah, if it's wider a millimeter pushing the door off, then you got to deal with that. If you mod it, well, there you go. Cloud Trucker knows he's modded his. I have not done that. I haven't even used any of my older mods to know. I mean, most of the mods I use now are all 21700, so it's like, eh. Exactly, yeah. Depending on the wrap on the battery too. Some of those wraps are really thick. Not all battery companies make the same size wrap on their batteries. So some will fit really smooth in mods and some will be extra tight, especially the ones that have the single cylinder where you put a battery. Nobody else entered the mod house heist, Will, so it's waiting for the car to fill up. Dire thing don't have a thing that says, hey, we need more people in the mod heist. There we go. Now we got folks. Now it should say somebody took the last seat. There we go. As we say. And we're going to die in the sex pond, of course. Or
that I'm going to have to scrub clean again.
Did y'all see that they're bringing back the UK vape show?
Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah, it was you. It was you this time. At least you didn't kill us.
I knocked over a bottle of fighting cock? Why would I ever do that?
You knock over for your own bottle and sense the disturbance in the force.
So yeah, I guess Vic is going to be doing a show again. I King Cobra, I know, I just got to throw it out there. So, and they're gonna do that show on Thursdays. I would not put it past them to actually do it on Friday as the same time as my show. But you know how many viewers I would lose? Probably zero. I'm not gonna gain any from
Right.
Vic's show, that's for damn sure. But yeah, yeah. It's funny how they can just go, yeah, we're just not going to do a show for a year or so. And here we are, we're back. Whatever, dude.
I guess they're getting bored.
Yeah, I think they're bored. They need to do a show.
Yeah, I don't care. I never watched
They
any of
can,
that
they
shit
can,
anyway.
as soon as they come on, they're going to say they're the #1 vape show again, even though they've been gone for 2 years. Or a
He
year
got a
and a
little
half, I
too
don't
big
know.
for his britches. I remember when Vic was being taught how to fucking wrap coils and shit, and now he thinks he's just the shit.
I remember that very well. We used to
So do I.
talk crap about Vic because he couldn't even wrap a coil.
Mm-hmm.
And now all of a sudden he thinks he's king crap and that he invented all this. So whatever. I just I'm ready. I'm so ready to go this fly in. I haven't flown since freaking like Memorial Day or something like that. I want to go. We're both
I don't
ready
even
to go.
like it when he flies, but I'm ready to go. I want to set up my tent and put my little blankies down, and they got these little things, they're called thermocells, that are supposed to keep the skeeters away, and he found some on Whoop that were like half price. So we've got our little space heater, and the blankets that I got, they're picnic blankets that are pretty much 7 by 6 feet, but they're waterproof on the bottom, and they're soft, so it'll be like having rugs in the tent. The tent is 20 feet by 7 feet. So yeah.
Which fly-in? It's called Soar the Shore, John Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
It is on the eastern shore of Virginia, which I know is kind of far for you. Well, I mean, if you're in Tennessee, it's not that far, but yeah. I know Never Trust Skinny Chef Shane will be there. I'll be there. Probably
Will might bless us
Dro,
with his presence. If he does, I told him I owe
maybe
him ice cream.
Will. I mean, Will's a crapshoot. He might show up, he might not. We never know with Will, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a Dairy Queen though. I'll have to look. Maybe I can bribe Will to come.
If we can find a Dairy Queen, man, Will be there. No problem. That's funny, King Cobra. Well, I mean, he could do a show the same time as me, but you know, I don't think he would purposely try to step on somebody's shows. It is September 17th, John Wayne. I will put the dates.
There is no Dairy Queen in the Eastern Shore. The closest one is up in Maryland, which is
Hey,
also
I understand,
on the
Will.
Shore.
I'm just saying it'd be nice if you could come. If you can't make it, I completely understand. Yeah, September 17th through the 21st. But Campbell Airfield, and I've told Shane this multiple times, or Will, or John, or anybody that decides to come. He told us that we can come anytime we want to fly. There's no charge for this fly-in. It's completely free. There's no pilot registration fee, any of that. When you take off, as soon as you get in the air, by the time you reach about 200 feet, you can look to your right. Well, depending on which way you take off, but on your right and left, one side will be the ocean. The other side will be the bay. So there's water on both sides. You're on a strip of land in between the ocean and the bay. It is amazing to fly over there. There's plenty of outs to land. You don't have to worry about, oh, I'm going to land on top of a...
No, you'll land in somebody's crops.
There's fields all over the place, so you can land anywhere. I got plenty of videos. Watch any one of my Spring Wing or Soar the Shore, and you'll get to see what the airport looks like. It has a north-south runway and an east-west runway. So no matter which way the wind's blowing, we can take off. That's what's cool.
And he usually will come out and cut the grass. There's a bathroom there. If you get there
Bathroom, shower. Yep.
early, the bathroom door is going to be locked, even though I'm sure Scuba could probably pick it if he wanted to. But this year, I will be bringing. So I thought about no alligators. No, you got to go a little further south for alligators. We do have them in Chesapeake, but so I'm gonna bring a trash can with trash bags, and I'm gonna put it in that bathroom. I'm gonna bring a cheap little basket to sit on the back of the toilet to put paper towels in and extra toilet paper, and I'm going to clean the toilet again all the way around the base. I've got my little broom, so I'm gonna drag the rug out of there and sweep the floor.
Munchkin's gonna show up to the fly-in and clean shit.
I get the ick with gross bathrooms. Like I have to set my clean clothes and stuff on the toilet lid. I don't want it to touch anything like the outside of the toilet, because then it shall be tainted. So I will clean the toilet. That way I can put my stuff there and be satisfied that it's not touching pee drops.
Yeah, as far as we know, the fly-in's on. As long as there's no hurricane directly going to affect the eastern shore during that week, then that fly-in will be on. Munchkin said she don't care. We're going anyway. So
we're going anyway.
No matter rain or shine, we're going.
As long as the hurricane is not hitting us, it can be off the shore all at once.
You want to see swamp puppies and boop their snoots.
I would suggest baby swamp puppies. Of course, some of them rednecks down in Louisiana, they've got them trained. You give them a piece of chicken and you can boop their snoots. I'm not a
germaphobe.
No, not maybe a little. Maybe a little.
No, maybe a little.
Well, I used to work in the courthouse with the general public. I've seen what people do. And having to touch the mice after they've been sitting there wiping their nose on their hand. And I washed my hands a lot. Disinfectant wipes, wipe the mouse down.
Put a plastic bag over the toilet seat.
Or I could just clean it. I mean, all it's going to take is some cleaning spray and some paper towels to wipe it down and clean it. Oh, I'm also going to bring soap. There has been the same bar of soap that is literally glued to the edge of the sink that has been there ever since we've been going. So 3 years.
Yeah.
And it's like one of the kinds with sand in it to get grease and stuff off your hands.
Nobody uses
get your hands
it.
wet.
That's why it sits
well,
there.
They do, but you can't pick it up. So they just get their hands wet and rub their hand on the top of the soap like a good luck stone. So I'm going to bring soap.
Well, the good thing
I mean, when did
that
she ever stop wanting an otter, Scott? They're great.
The good thing about that fly-in is there's never so many
fancy
pilots in
lava,
the
Johnny.
air that you'll be scared. It's not like Bad Apples where there's like 300 people. At the most, we may have 15, 20 pilots in the air if we're lucky. It depends on how many people show up. We'll see.
And if Mr. Campbell decides to take his plane in when he comes back, he will kind of circle around to see where everybody is before he comes into land.
He looks only
out
does
for
that on Saturday.
Them. Yeah.
So if he does come to the airport, the owner of the airport, he will, which he paid $45,000 to have the power lines buried at that airport. So
yes, and he's not happy.
There's no power lines except for one across the street from the airport that's owned by the state, I guess. Other than that, there's no power lines anywhere around there, so you're good. At least around the airport. Once you get out past it, then there's power lines.
And then you have Miss Dee Dee and a couple other people. They have the big feast on Saturday night, so they set out chairs around the fire pit and have a big buffet. Yeah.
So, for those that don't know, Gaggle added a new update, and now it's supposed to tell you where power lines are. Now, I would not trust that 100%.
No.
But it is nice to know that Gaggle now will tell you, hey, you're approaching a power line, blah, 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 blah,
See, the
blah.
ones that I would think would be the bigger risk are probably the ones that won't be on Gaggle. They're going to be the ones that are stretched across some farmer's field
Yeah.
and not on the list that the states or localities have put out for the
Right. Well, I
locations for
mean,
the power lines.
at least they put in an effort to try and mark
Hmm.
the ones that are known. So just in case you're not paying attention and one, hey, there's a power line, you
Right.
know, because we've seen I don't know how many pilots get hit by power lines, and luckily most of the time they come out okay. But
Mm.
that's not fun for anybody if hitting a
I've
power
got some of
line.
the Bavarian cream leaked out of the bottle that I bought. Now it's on my
Flying the
hands. I
beach
smell delicious.
is amazing because you have laminar wind all day, but you also have to watch out for kites and people fishing. When they throw their lines out, or depending on how high their lines are, especially if you're close to the water, you have to watch out for that stuff. So
Hmm.
the kites are the main thing. I usually fly high enough that the kites are
No,
below me.
yes.
Uh,
Technically, will no, the power lines did not jump out and hit
yeah,
the
they
pilot.
the power lines don't come after you. The pilots run into the power lines. Mm.
It jumped right out at me.
I don't know where that thing came from.
Semantics,
Yeah.
Will, semantics.
And I know a lot of people like flying low, which I get it.
You only fly low in an area you're familiar with, though.
I don't, I don't fly low per se, but I usually stay between
Look at
600
you
to a
using big
1,000
words.
feet is my comfort zone. That gives me plenty enough time to make adjustments to land if need be. I I now when I fly around this neighborhood, I have to stay low just because.
Because
But
the Air Force said
it's
so.
only because I'm forced to. When I'm at Eastern Shore, I can go as high as I want over there. That's literally Class G. You can fly as high as you want over there. Well, up to 17,999 feet. Yeah, but I'm not going that high. Um, I don't want to freak anybody out. Maybe if I had a parachute on my back and I could just jump out of my paramotor and pull the parachute, that'd be nice. I saw one video. Now I don't know what happened. The good thing is when we're flying a paramotor, we're moving forward, right? His whole paramotor caught
Oh, yeah,
on
DeMillan.
fire. Um, yes, DeMillan. Will you be able to land if you ran out of gas? So you basically, even a lot of times when I land, I will just shut my motor completely down and glide down to a landing. So
It's less risk to your wing that way.
so if you're flying, say 2,000 feet and your motor shuts out, you just glide down and then land. The motor's only an accessory to push. It gets you altitude, etc. If the motor goes out, you basically glide down like a paper airplane. And then right before you come to the ground, you flare and you land.
Hmm.
Same way
Yeah,
you would if the motor was running.
and
So,
the steering
yeah,
is in their hands. The motor
yeah.
has nothing to do with the steering.
You ran out of gas?
I
Damn,
hate that I
John.
know all of this.
Aren't you on the Atom 80? How the hell do you run out of gas on an Atom 80? That thing can run like 4 hours. Your camera won't even stay on that long.
You're right, CDC. Something's wrong.
What the hell?
The cats are wilding tonight. I don't know what they're doing.
The cats are freaking out over here. Munchkin hasn't been cussing like a sailor. Well, she's trying to get married, so she's trying to be on her best behavior.
That ship has sailed. You know me too well at this point in time. Can't.
I like my ground. Harry,
Excuse me.
a lot of people say that and they're like, you're crazy for doing that, blah, 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 blah. I'll be the first to admit I'm not a big fan of heights.
Our boss
I'm
thinks you're
scared
nuts.
of heights. But flying a paramotor is completely different because you feel very safe in the air. I can't explain it. Um, but
It's because
that
you're in
wing is
control.
solid. It's hard to bring that wing down. Um,
Nobody has ever been stuck up in the sky, Will. That's what Kylo says.
oh, that's why you didn't check the fuel level. Well, that's part of your pre-check there. I mean, I know you do your Vela check, John Wayne, but you got to also pre-check your motor before you take off. And gas is one of the main things on that list. The first thing I do is say, how much gas do I got? How far am I flying? And then I go, okay, I got enough gas for that flight. And then I move on to the rest of my checks. Because I know I need gas more than anything. Do I got enough gas for this flight? Sure.
Well, yeah, but now that you've got a trike, you can just fill it up. You don't need to worry about carrying that weight on your back.
Um, Will, listen, what the hell is Will talking about? I thought if you just ran out of gas, you'd just be stuck up there.
Do you not hear when I talk? I just replied to him and said that
Hey,
nobody has ever been stuck up in the air, according to Kylo.
where the hell is Boots go now?
I don't know.
Boots and Bandit are going at it right now.
It's probably because he's following her around, looking at her.
Well, Boots is in here with me, and Bandit's trying to come in here, and Boots
Yeah,
is
well,
not having it. And now I'm petting her, and she's rubbing all on my tool bag.
oh.
But Bandit's like, I ain't backing down. He did turn around and go away though.
No, he's sitting outside the door staring, trying to pretend he wasn't antagonizing her.
Well, that's a good thing, John Wayne. When you fly, you always have outs below you. I've noticed every video I've seen, you usually keep somewhere to land. So I know when you ran out of gas, you're like, well, I guess I'm just gonna land right here. No big deal. And it's just like what DeMillan was like, what happens if you run out of gas? You glide down and land. That's what you do. So, yeah. Luckily, Shannon's name is not, her email address for work is just her first name. So,
Yeah, I was thinking about that last night. Me and Jeff are the only people that have just our first name as our email address.
yeah, I don't even have my name at all in my email address because I'm Taco Bell Boy. But, it's just the way it goes.
Look, trust me, you don't want any of them motherfuckers to know your name.
No, they know me, unfortunately, especially the ones that are bad.
Yeah. Come on,
there
Linda.
you go, Linda. Bring it on. Fly on out here. You don't even leave your house, Linda, long enough to
She
take
does.
a flight.
She gets in more exercise than we do.
She does get more exercise than we do. I'll give her that. She's out there. She's like checking out the water and the birds and all that stuff. And we're sitting here in the house doing nothing. So
I'm tired. I have to deal with people.
But we have to go
all
to
day.
work every day, which that sucks.
And people suck.
That takes most of our day. When we get home,
See,
it's like, especially on Friday.
Scuba understands now, right? He used to be, even though he never said it, I know he thought it. Well, you work in an office. How hard can it be? How are you tired after work when you've just been sitting at a desk all day? It's the people, man. The mental energy it takes to deal with some of these chuckle fucks is unexplainable.
Yeah.
Not only are some of them extremely stupid, they are aggressively so. But you have to remain polite and refrain from talking to them like they're toddlers. But yeah, it's a challenge.
So
by the time I get home, all my
changed
friendliness is
out
gone.
front. It still looks the same, so it has
Well,
not.
we still got
went up.
26 minutes for high tide.
Oh, high tide's coming?
Yeah.
You may be moving your car. I thought that
9:46.
we already hit high tide.
No. Yeah, it is, yeah.
It's definitely exhausting. It's like some people, even though I'll tell them we can't help you in that situation, we don't take your type of
They
cases,
still want to tell you
they want
everything.
to tell me their life story, and I'm like, dude or lady, whatever case may be,
Dude applies.
they will not stop talking. I
No.
can't even get a word in. That's why I hate answering the phone. Luckily, we have somebody answer the phone who was not at work today, so we had to answer the phone.
It didn't ring too bad.
It did not ring bad. I am very happy with the amount of phone calls that came in today.
Well, like for instance, we had some clients, right? And they got a pretty good deal as far as they're keeping possession for quite some time after closing for free. All right. They haven't found another house to move in. From the jump, right? They were kind of hostile. Um just kind of hostile. Apparently there were some issues with the HOA about things that existed that they never got approval for, and they were really pissed off that the buyer's attorney was telling them not to close until they got it approved. So they were all mad about that. And I'm like, "Well, did these problems exist when you bought it?" Well, I don't know. They had to have because all of that stuff was already there when we bought the house. And had we known, blah, 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 blah. So, had you known, you would have done the exact same thing that their attorney is telling his clients they need to do. But you're pissed off about it? What's the rush to close? You're not fucking going anywhere. What's the big deal, right? When they came and met me in person to sign their paperwork, sweet as pie. Sweet as pie. The very next day, via email, back to hostile again. And I know that emails, written word can't convey tone, so some of it could have well have been um, in my head, but I know hostility when I see it. And they were throwing a full-on fucking temper tantrum. And it's like, you know what? All right, go ahead. Cancel the contract and see if the next person's going to let you stay in the house for 6 fucking weeks for free. Get over yourself, motherfuckers. But, you know, I can't say that. You know?
I love the way it looks like I had that prop that's behind me. It looks like it's been cut straight, but that's the way it broke. So that is my broken prop from Fly It for Gauge. That's my souvenir.
My back is killing me all of a sudden.
Vector, would you shut the hell up? Damn.
No, he's talking.
He keeps trying to answer stuff you're saying.
He wants to talk to me. He misses me.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that could be true.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, everybody calls me back except for the one person. I had another closing that it was not a hard transaction. Seller financing, selling an auto body shop. I sent like 8 emails to the seller's attorney with 0 fucking response until like 4 days before closing. And she comes in and drops off the paperwork and like she's like, "Oh boy, this one was rough." Well, it wouldn't have been rough had you answered the first, second, or third email that I sent you 2 fucking weeks ago. It's not my fault you waited to the last minute to get everything fucking done. It just I don't. This lady was old as molasses too, so I don't know. She has no business
on the
doing shit like that.
phone. I can tell right off the bat usually if it's not going to be a good phone call because when they call, the very first thing they say is, "Yeah, I'm trying to call to see if I can get a free consultation."
Right.
When they say they want a free consultation, which usually means they ain't got no money, and then the very next thing they say is, "Yeah, I'm a tenant and I'm tired of the roaches in my apartment," or something like that, which we don't do anything tenant versus landlord. So
We do not.
I try to stop them and tell them we don't handle that type of case, but They got to tell me about their
Yeah.
whole apartment and how
I
bad
get
it
that
is.
some people want to vent and feel justified.
They
I don't
can
have a problem
they
with that,
can
but
vent. I got no problem with letting them vent, but
and I don't personally think that every consultation should be paid. Like we've got a guy that him and his wife were on title. They got divorced. She sold her half. Well, the guy she sold it to is dead, and now there's four other kids in the property that haven't been doing anything. So he's paid all the back taxes and stuff like that. And he's like, "How do I get them off?" To me, the consultation should be free because there's only two options. You either call them and convince them to sign a deed, or it goes to court and is a partition suit. Those are your two options. If you'd want me to go further, this is what we charge as a retainer. This is how much I'm expecting it to cost. We'll go from there. Um, some of the things are so cut and dry. I don't think it should be. I don't think there should be a consultation fee for that. I mean, like this poor guy can't pay us the consultation fee until he gets a social security check in. I mean, we're going to try to get Jeff to waive the consultation fee because, we're softies, but still, I mean, what can I do? I don't.
of course I lost. I'm
Well, I
gonna
want to
win.
try.
I need my money back. There we go. All right. Now I broke even. Now, of course, after
Ah,
I
fuck
just
off.
won, you're gonna lose. Hopefully, with the amount of stuff,
Woo!
well, there you go. Will's adding letters and stuff, so there we go.
Yes.
Hey, Will won. Go Will, go Will. Oh, don't let me forget to bring my rainbow colored shoes to this fly-in.
I will add it to the
I
list.
can't be letting Will outdo me with his red shoes. So I got my rainbow shoes. I have still yet. I put them on to make sure they fit. That's the only time I've ever worn them.
No, they're up in the closet where they've been since you
So
bought them.
I'm going to wear those for this fly-in. Get some video of them shoes. Yeah, buddy.
I just can't wait to get the tent set up and the rugs down and the cots out and get everything done and all the food and snackies out and sit my ass in a chair and
relax.
do nothing.
Yeah, I
Yes.
know. I'm with you. I'm ready for it myself. What are we wearing for our wedding day?
I don't know yet, Linda.
Yeah, I have no idea, Linda. I do have stuff. What are you doing, Boots?
I've got a cup. Most of my loan officers are pretty constant as far as they've been with the same company for a very long time. I have one in particular that changes companies like people change underwear. His current company that he's with sucks donkey balls, so he needs to leave there because I absolutely loathe dealing with anybody at that company. They're horrible. They're
Canadian
awful.
tuxedo.
And if he ever asks me, I'm going to be like, yeah, they suck. You need to go somewhere else.
Pinstripe suit.
Now you're talking about buying extra clothes. We're not doing that.
I used to have a great suit. I don't. Well, it wasn't
You are
really
not
a
wearing
suit.
pimp clothes.
It was a pimp. It was a pimp outfit. I don't think that would even fit anymore. Even if I did
Well,
have it, it's gone. I haven't seen
thank
that
God.
in forever. So it got trashed or something. Who knows?
I did not see a fucking grimace suit in your stuff when we were packing. So
Okay, John, go take
Good
your
night, John.
drugs, man. I'm down with that. I'm glad you had a flight. I'm jealous. Hopefully I'll get one soon. I'm gonna fly my butt off at this fly-in.
I mean, I have a dress that I bought prior to March. No, he cannot go commando. They will not let him in the courthouse like that.
Aw, no commando.
But I haven't tried it on. So I've lost 15 pounds so far the last time I checked, which was like a week and a half ago.
See, I'm only what? I'm
Can't I
17
can't
pounds.
I
I
can't
haven't even.
imagine there'll be much more by next Friday, but I haven't tried on that dress yet, so I don't know
At least I'm
how
in
it
the
will fit.
240s, which is what I wanted for the fly-in. But I'd like to lose like another 10 or so, um, just to put it on the better end of the scale.
I
Uh,
still got like 30 more pounds to go.
well,
According to
30 pounds isn't going to
all
happen
the
by the
stuff
fly-in.
as far as my target weight, they expect me to be like 115 pounds. I haven't weighed 115 pounds since before Katie was born.
Yeah, it always happens right after you have kids. You just blow up. Um, at least that's what happened for me. So I don't know if I'll ever get down really skinny again. I don't want
Cloud
to get
sugar.
too skinny.
They don't like to have wet feet.
My watch
So,
already slides around my wrist because it's loose.
when it droops, water it. And they don't like direct sunlight. They will
Oh, I didn't know you
have
were married twice, Linda.
Have you ever seen what are they called? Not bull snakes. I can't remember what they're called. The ones that play dead. Those are peace lilies. So when they start to droop, water them. Don't do direct sunlight. Indirect sunlight only. Bright indirect sunlight. Good luck with that. Um, I tried with dirt. Mine started the it wouldn't grow and everything kept dying on it. Hognose, yeah. So I decided, all right, so I because they also don't like pots that are too big. So when you think that it's root bound, you have to find a pot that's just slightly bigger than the one it was in. Um, and so I
No,
decided to
Will.
go the water route and just put them in water, which they did fantastic for a while. I had new leaves and sprouts popping up all over the place. And then they just stopped. So I might have to put them in dirt. I don't know. I don't know what the hell they're doing. It's very temperamental. I've had that peace lily since 2017 though, so every once in a while when I get in the mood to just chuck the whole thing in the
77 to
trash.
99.
Yep.
Yeah, this will be my second one, Linda.
Mhm.
But I'm getting old now. I don't plan on ever having to do this again. So
No. No, you're stuck with me. Cuz I'm not moving. I ain't packing nothing, so
there you go.
we'll be here until we die
I
and we'll
still
leave all
want.
this
I'm
to
not putting a firm hold on whenever moving. She can say that, but I'd love to be in an area where I could actually take off from the
All right. Well,
backyard.
when you win the lottery and we can pay someone to pack up all of our shit, then we can move.
I get that. I get that.
I've never had good luck with succulents. Matter of fact, I bought a plant today at Sam's Club. Um, and I was touching and feeling them, and I like, holy shit, this is fake. They even have like it looks like the brand new leaves that are still rolled up. Some of the leaves have like chunks taken out, like they've been dyed with brown edges. It's they're fake. Um, it was $14. They were on clearance, so I bought one. You're a cougar. Arr, Linda.
Linda's getting her cougar on.
Now I am having a fight currently with my orchids.
Ooh,
I'm
you
keep
know,
I'm keeping them alive. They are alive. I go in and I cut off the dead roots and my leaves are nice thick and green, but I can't get it hasn't bloomed again this year. It did
CDC,
last year, but
I appreciate the wording in that statement. He said, when you get old.
mhm.
Um, hopefully, yeah, and I get it. We have stairs that we have to climb to be able to get into our house. That could be a problem as you age, obviously. You don't want to
Mhm.
fall
No.
up or down the stairs, but luckily I don't have that problem at this time. But if that ever became an issue, yeah, I'd have to figure out a way around it.
I know what you were thinking, Linda. I know exactly what you were thinking, ma'am. Shame on you. But at the same time, you go, girl.
She's like, I can keep up. I may be 41, but I'm thinking 25.
Look, dire thing, I prefer to just stay inside.
Oh my gosh. I got to admit,
Build a
dire
ramp.
thing,
That would be a fucking steep ass ramp.
we've had so many
You're welcome, Cloud
deliveries.
Chucker.
We literally took all our trash out last week, and it's only been a week since the trash came, and we have so many boxes. It is invading our space right now. And I'm like, how the hell did we get this much shipped to us in a week's time?
Yeah, because they can't just put. It's ridiculous. I wish I could put on Amazon. Look, unless it's breakable, put that shit in a
Ooh,
fucking bag
I gotta show
that
y'all
I can
my
wad up and
shirts.
throw in the trash. My house is overwhelming me currently. This one has every single plug accounted for, so I almost had a breakdown when I tried to plug in my can opener because everywhere I looked in my kitchen, every single fucking plug was taken with something. Um, there's plugs and cords all over the place and all the fucking boxes. I'm just so
So,
tomorrow, while I drink my coffee, I will be breaking down boxes because I want them out of my house.
all right. Woo had a sale on t-shirts, right?
That like you need fucking more of them.
4 t-shirts for 24 bucks. That's a pretty good deal. Let me show you all the ones that I got. Okay. This one is getting old, memory loss, hearing issue, back pain, lack of patience. I don't recommend. It's 1 star.
We got plenty of plugs, CDC. He's just using them all.
Let's go to this one next.
I can understand that, Linda.
Boots is just something else right now.
She's waiting for you to be done so she can bite you.
Where we're going, we don't need roads. Back to the Future car. There we go.
I mean, to be honest, that wasn't that great of a movie, but okay.
And let's do this one. This is a Star Wars shirt. Never tell me the odds. So, as you can see, the Millennium Falcon, and then a bunch of other ships. Never tell me the odds. And then the last one, which I like this one. This one's.
I know it's a cult classic trash bag,
This
but
is
it's
probably
really
my
not.
favorite.
I could go with never seeing that movie again. I don't understand why people watch it over and over again.
I love the outdoors, but I also love air
I
conditioning
guess
and
it's a boy
Wi-Fi.
thing. Yes. If
There
I
we
can make the outdoors like the indoors, it's great, which is what I'm aiming
So
for.
I got those 4 shirts for 24 bucks, and they do those sales all the time. So, and I could pick from so many shirts. There was a million shirts, and I'm like, which ones do I pick? And I just went through and picked the ones I wanted and picked my size, and boom, that's a Munchkin shirt. Well, you know, she wears my shirts all the time, so she can't act like she don't,
to
because she
sleep
does.
in, really, but
She
yeah.
wears my shirts all
Or
the
if
time.
I'm running to the grocery store.
You say
You got like 9,000 T-shirts.
I like
It's
that
not
she
gonna kill
says
you.
she wears my shirts when she goes to sleep. When she does, she's naked when she goes to sleep. So
No, I got draws.
You got what?
Draws.
Yeah, you have draws. You don't have no
Under,
shirt on.
Under gutchies. That's because it's hot.
No shirt, no bra.
And it wraps around me and twists around
just
my
boobs
neck. And
flying in my face all the time.
It's my hair
Look at
flying in your
Will. Go
face.
on.
No, I can't sleep naked because there's parts that touch and stuff. I don't like my legs touching each other. Um, I don't. That makes there's a lot of stuff that I don't like. I've noticed that. Like I wore my dress shoes with no socks today, and
Well,
driving
that's a
home
polo shirt.
I
Kyle
had to
Chucker.
take them off because the feel of my feet on the leather was bugging me, so I had to kick them off. But no, I don't like my legs touching, so I always have to like slip a sheet between my knees or something because it's icky. Um, but no, it's hot. I used to wear a t-shirt to sleep, but it's hot. It's too hot. And meanwhile, this one's over there with the blankets pulled up under his chin, fucking shivering.
Do you know how cold it is in our bedroom at night?
It's
All right,
perfect.
I'm not complaining because it is a nice cool temperature in our bedroom every night, but it is quite chilly when you first get in the bed, and
It's not. It's
then it
wonderful.
warms up. So I'm okay with that. I just don't want to be so cold that I get sick from just being
Our
cold.
electric bill here has not gone over $300 ever. So even if I keep the house at 70 degrees
Yeah,
during the
I'm
summer when it's
impressed
110 out,
with our power. It's never been really high. I think this house has got really good insulation, even though it's built in 1953 and it's been raised.
we do have to make sure that we keep the curtains shut on this side of the house over here because the sun will heat up this room, which is right by the thermostat. So
yeah. Other than that, yeah, it's been great here. We don't have gas, so we don't have no gas bill.
you don't like your balls on the sheets. See, I don't have anything that hangs, so I don't have balls, but I'm the same. I don't. There's parts that I need draws on. Yeah.
Garter
I've tried it
snakes.
and I'm like, yeah, no, I can't do that.
I don't know what venom garter snakes could even possibly have, but okay.
Garter snakes don't have venom. They'll shit on you.
He just said that they're believed to have some form
I mean,
of venom.
they might, but it's not anything that would affect humans. But they will poop on you and they musk, which smells fucking horrible. They don't like it when you pick them up. But
No.
I mean, they act fierce. But who hasn't been bitten by a garter snake?
That the main snake that makes me laugh is the one that almost got Kylo Glee when I was in training.
Poor little water moccasin.
He was like, hey, see if you can build a wall with that wing and then have it hover a couple of feet in the air, which I did. To my delight, I was surprised I was able to do it. And he was like, yeah, I ain't got nothing to teach you. And as soon as he started to walk away, I didn't even see the freaking snake. That snake snapped at him, and he saw him jump in the air. And I was like, what the hell? And I looked down, and I saw the snake. I was like, whoa.
He was actually pretty itty bitty for a water moccasin. I don't know how big they get in Louisiana, but they get bigger here.
Yeah, he was only I'd say he's about 3 feet long total.
I don't even think he was that long.
No, he was short. He was at least 3 feet.
Short and stocky. But I mean, you'd be angry too if somebody almost stepped on you. He's just minding his own business, looking for his lunch and shit. And I mean, after everybody backed off, he didn't strike out. I'm glad that I talked Kyle out of shooting him though, and taking him back to the woods to let him go, because the snake didn't do nothing. Yeah, they're poisonous. I mean, okay.
Was
water
it poisonous?
moccasins?
Yes.
Yes, water moccasins and cottonmouths are the same snake. They are poisonous. Is it deadly? No, it'll just make you sick. You don't need to go to the hospital and get anti-venom or anything like that. It'll fucking hurt. But
come on, win. Come on, win. Vicious ants. It's time for it to come up.
Ooh. Damn. Scott bleeds out. God damn it. Yeah, and Vector was about, pushed all the tanks off the desk. He does that quite often.
We lost again.
I love snakes. I'm not, when I worked at the animal warehouse, right? So I'd be downstairs cleaning fish tanks and shit. And Todd, the guy that ran the reptile room, would call me and he'd be like, "Hey, can you come help me catch all these and put them back in their cages?" Because he would let them all out when he cleaned their cages. So there'd be like 30 snakes just roaming around up there. So I'd go up there and help him. And of course, he's pissed them all off, poking at him and fucking with them. So they're all mad when I go up there and try to catch them. I got bit so many fucking times it wasn't funny. It was like a daily basis that I was getting bit by snakes. Um,
So that's what's wrong with you? Damn.
well, okay. Um, I haven't seen her in chat, but she's been posting some snarky shit on Facebook, so she's around.
Meow.
Um,
Meow. Come on.
but
Uh-oh. Boots is
it doesn't
determined
hurt.
it's her
They
turn.
yeah, they strike so fast. It's more of a shock of getting, you know, hit because it feels like they just slam their face into you. It doesn't hurt.
Oh, you got a bearded dragon? I didn't know that, Cloud Chucker. That's awesome. Munchkin wants
Well,
one of those.
yeah. I would imagine part of the reactions people have to
What's the
King
matter?
Cobra
What
is
did
from
you do?
whatever crap they have. I mean, because garter snakes usually eat like frogs and shit like that, but I would imagine they got some pretty gnarly bacteria in their mouth too. I've never actually, that I can recall, been bit by a garter snake. Ball pythons, reticulated pythons, boa constrictors, iguanas. The one that hurt the worst was my African fat tail gecko that bit me, and it didn't hurt until afterwards, but that shit was like he sliced my finger open like a fucking razor blade. That was just pouring blood from my finger.
Yeah, I didn't know that iguanas, I didn't know their tails hurt that bad when
Yes, they do. That's their main line of
I,
defense.
Cloud Chucker, you just said that all in one statement. Ages ago means it's past my recollection period. If it was ages ago, I can't remember it. I've forgotten
Need to go
more than
potty
I'll
again.
ever know at this point. I try, but stuff happens. So when's high tide? The water still looks the same. Car's not flooded. We're good. So if high tide's coming now, and it hasn't went up, then we're okay. We're literally like, if you go to our cul-de-sac and then right across from there, that's the back river. So anytime that river starts to get flooded, it pushes back all that water into our neighborhood. So, and we're the only two houses that gets wet apparently, but it is what it is. Nothing much I can do about it. I just try to keep. If I thought it was going to get really bad, we were going to bring the paramotor upstairs, just to keep it out of the water. But it never
I
got
mean,
bad
it's
enough.
really good for our grass with all the river water.
Oh yeah, the grass is doing great with
Hmm.
it, but they're immune to tetrodotoxin. Tetrodotoxin. Jeez. I don't know if I can say that after I've had a couple drinks.
From toxic newts. I don't think we have toxic newts around here, King Cobra.
You know, they
All the
had
all the lizards we have here are non-toxic.
they had
I wouldn't
Resurgence
suggest eating them.
TPG on Ready to Paramotor show last night, which is great. They're a great company. They help disabled veterans fly, which I think is awesome. It was a bad time. I couldn't ask Matt. I was like, Matt, how's the headsets coming? Because they said the headsets were gonna start shipping in October, right? So that's like a month away. And I'm like, well, a little more than a month, but he never answered me. I thought he would at least answer. I said you don't have to answer during the show, but yeah, it is raised. Will they
It's not
raised the
technically a
house?
basement. It's a crawl space, but it's tall enough where you can walk around in it.
Oh yeah, it's tall enough. It's tall enough to be a basement. I mean, only
The
where the
only thing is the
beams
main
are,
beam.
I have to duck my head for the beams. Other than that,
Just the one. Just the
it's at
one
least
main
7
beam.
feet.
Hmm.
So I think that's how high they raised it, was 7 feet.
Yeah, it's 7 feet.
Oh, Cloud Trucker sent me a picture. Must be of his bearded dragon. Oh, there it is.
Technically, it can't be considered a basement because it's not below ground, and the
Wait, is
entrance is
that your bearded
outside.
dragon, Cloud Chucker, or is that just a default picture you got off the internet? Because that looks like it's professionally done.
Why would somebody lie about a bearded
I
dragon?
mean, look at the picture. It looks like it was
Here's
a
my
professionally
lizard.
done picture. I mean, it could be from a cell phone.
Beardies are very proud. I'm just saying they like to pose.
Yeah, our
They like to
basement
bob
has
their heads
plenty
at
of
you.
room down there. I got all my tools, paramotor, you name it,
Everything.
it's down there.
I would love
Oh,
to
okay,
get a
Cloud Chucker.
dumpster and just start chucking because there's boxes that apparently mice got into. So I opened the box and just everything in there is shredded and covered in mouse pee. So
Really?
I need to get some. You were down there with me. I
I
need to
didn't
get
see that
a
box.
mask, which we have a whole box at work, and some gloves, and start just pulling all of that shit out and tossing it in the trash.
King Cobra, I don't think it'll help. I have bumped my head on that damn
No, he
beam
just needs to wear his helmet.
so many. I know, right? Anytime I go in the basement, I need to wear a helmet because I bumped my
Yeah.
head on that damn beam and it ain't going nowhere because that thing is like a 4x12 or something. It's thick. And I I hit my head on it
It's
all the time.
he'll be down there all of a sudden here, funk, fuck.
Thump. It
Yeah.
shakes the whole house. Boom. It doesn't move. I've found that out from bumping it a few times. Yeah,
No,
it stays right where it's at.
the main beam that keeps the house up in the air.
That son of a gun is strong. But that's where I need to go if I'm gonna run this cable. I'm tired of the damn. See, now the internet's working fine. It's getting scared because it's like, oh, he's gonna run a cable. You damn right, I'm running a cable. I think we've had this modem for so long. We should be getting a damn upgrade. We pay for high speed internet. We should. It's doing the thumbs up. That's funny. We should be getting a better router. This Wi-Fi 6 and all. Well, maybe Wi-Fi 7 even. Because they have that now. And run that. If I'm not going to be doing the
What's a Rankin's
Mocha
dragon?
adapter.
No,
Mocha adapter.
just
I-
think of chocolate.
I think well, coffee reminds me of mocha. I don't. I get it from that.
No, mocha is chocolate, not coffee, but okay.
But the coffee's what reminds me of it.
Oh, aren't they cute? I love lizards. They're adorable. You know what I want? I want one of them frilled lizards that come at you with their little frills all out. Rah, and I think
Oh,
those are the
those
same ones that
spitting lizards.
they shoot blood out of their eyes. They don't spit. I could you imagine if humans had that? Some dude hitting on you, and all of a sudden you just shoot blood out of your eyes at him. That would get rid of a lot of unwanted attention.
That would be nuts.
I'm jealous. It sure would have got rid of that fuckhead in the Tigger shirt that was hitting on me at that bar. You're not very friendly, are you? No, the fuck I'm not.
What
Shut
else
up
did
and go
we
away.
get that's for camping? I mean, we just keep storing stuff away, and I can't even remember what all we got.
So we got the little table that goes between our cots. We got the rugs. We've already got the table. You bought the new table. Um, we've got the fan that you bought that doesn't work, so we're gonna have to stick with the fan that I bought. We got new lights to go around The tent.
Oh, I got more lights.
Mm-hmm.
They're just not here yet.
You have no. That was like last week. Um, you got a swingy chair like mine, so you will not steal my chair.
Right?
Um,
I
we
mean,
got the
lately, what
we
we've
got the
got.
extra outdoor rug. That way, the whole underneath will be covered. Um,
But we've got stuff recently. You know,
we
the
got the
one
little
other thing I
heater.
want to get, which I think is at Sam's, and you
What?
didn't get it because I didn't tell you, but
What?
that Coleman lantern that's supposed to be like 8,000 lumens. I want that lantern. That would be good to have for when we're sitting under the thing at night.
We got a fire pit.
We do have a fire pit, but we need a light. I mean, obviously, especially if you're running to the bathroom, even though the scooter does have a light on it, which is great.
I'll tell you what, that fucking scooter has been a godsend, especially when it's like 2 a.m. and I have to pee. Now I don't have to lurk around the camp trying to wedge myself between vehicles to pee in the middle of the night. I can just hop on the scooter and zip across the field and pee in an actual bathroom. Because I'm getting older. When I have to go, I gotta go now. There's no warm up period. It's like, hey, you gotta pee. In like the next 10 seconds, you better get moving.
It's like, hey, you need to pee. Go now. Go
Yeah.
now.
So that scooter is a fucking blessing.
It is a nice scooter. And they keep sending me ads for the new improved. I'm like,
No.
we have a scooter. We're good.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about it is you have to keep your knees bent or it just shakes the living fuck out of you when you're driving across the grass.
Yeah, you're not supposed to stay stiff on it. You
When I
can't
have
do
to
that on a
pee,
one wheel either.
that's the last thing I need is for you to be shaking my fucking bladder around.
But I figured if I had a one wheel, I'd probably get hurt on the damn thing, even though I do like that they're very portable and have long lasting batteries. I like that.
Look,
That's
I think
about
if
it.
you used to ride a skateboard, I think it would be easier to understand how to dismount from a one wheel, even in
I
the
rode a
event
skateboard when I was
that
little.
you hit a hole. You need to learn how to jump off and keep running so you don't fuck up.
Well,
But
that
those
is
one
true
wheels
also, CDC. Luckily, I
are
can sleep through the night.
so stupid expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, one
Well,
wheel's $2,200 for a good one.
well, the difference between you and I though is I'm not flying, so I don't have to worry about when I'm drinking and what I'm drinking. So I'm drinking the whole time.
We do have a hoverboard here, trash bag. Those
Yeah.
are usually I'm too heavy for them. Most of the hoverboards that'll carry my kind of weight are very expensive. I do have one. It's not meant for my weight. It will move me around. Honestly, there's not enough room in our house to use a hoverboard, so it just sits here. But we have taken it out on the road. It's fun to ride around. I can do a hoverboard no problem.
Thank you, Will. I decided to put like product in it this morning and well, for the past 3 days I've been curly instead of just putting it in a bun.
She looks so much younger than me. It's not fair.
I am younger than you.
I need a haircut. So next time y'all see me after I get married, my hair is going to be shorter for sure because right now it is way too damn long. I got
He's
the
actually really good at the hoverboard, Scott.
wolf mange thing going on in the back. It needs cut. If I get it cut now, it'll be just perfect by the time the flying happens.
CDC, why are you trying to do that to people? It wouldn't affect me at all, but other people probably wouldn't like it.
All right. We're going to get off here, guys.
It's not 10 o'clock yet.
It's
my boss, I keep telling him if you'd let me drink at work, I'd be a whole lot friendlier. He's not going for it, but
I
I'm
ran
not
out
wrong.
of drink.
So I'm out of drink too.
That was hard to conquer. Yeah, I guess I could see where the hoverboard would be hard to start off with. So, Trash Bag, have you ever got on a one wheel? That is the question, because the hoverboard I think is way easier to ride around than a one. The one wheel is it's something serious, especially
See,
if you get moving quick on it.
to me, the one wheel seems like it would be easier because you're using one leg to steer and to adjust your speed, whereas in the hoverboard, you can't really.
Oh, it's easier on the
There's
one wheel.
in theory, I'm thinking it would be because there's not like a whole lot of weight shift that you can do.
I'm good on the
It's
one
the
wheel
it's
on smooth terrain like a road. On
it's the
dirt,
lean.
it seems to be a little bit harder to control, but I mean I was able to do it. I do like the bigger one. The pint is great,
Well, I haven't found anybody
but
that's
it's not
yeah.
big enough.
I haven't found anybody that's willing to let me try theirs out, and I don't like the idea of people sitting around going, "Oh, what? She's gonna fall." Um,
That
so, but it just seems to me that the weight shift and
is
control of the
true,
one
Trash Bag.
wheel would be easier than a hoverboard because both feet are facing forward. You're leaning backwards and forwards to control your speed in your movement, and I think using your legs rather than your entire body would be easier to control. Good night, Harry.
Well, good luck, Harry. Safe travels to Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting off here. It is now 10 o'clock. I have fulfilled my obligation to get my whole 2 hours in.
Yep, and by the time you see Scuba again, he will be locked down forever.
It'll be Mr.
Not
and
that he
Mrs.
wasn't
Scuba
before.
at that point. So y'all
Yes.
have a great weekend. Stay safe out there and fly safe,
Why
obviously.
not? Why not Mrs. and Mr. Munchkin?
Oh, hell no, because the dude gets the power. That's
I
just the
don't
way it
think
goes.
so.
Yes, that's the way it
That's funny. The dude gets the power.
goes.
You're a comedian now.
Y'all have a great weekend. We'll catch y'all next week.
Good night.
Peace out, everybody.